These are the three things I will do if I have to start all over again with the driving license. With everything I've known so far, these are the three key points I'll look into if I'm going for the driving license again. The first thing is I'll ask myself if I really need the driving license or if I just want the driving license. Because there is difference between you needing something and you just wanting something. Let's use a pair of shoes as a case study here. Let's say you have $100 and you are hungry, but at the same time you need a pair of shoes. There is high chances that you rather spend that $100 on food than to get a pair of shoes. But let's say you are looking for a job and you finally got a job and the job requires you to buy scarpe antifortunistic, which is walking shoe, and without that shoe you can't go to the job. Even though you are hungry, 80% chances you will spend that $100 to buy that scarpe antifortunistic because you really want that job. That applies to Patente as well. If you just want it, you will make excuses for it. You'll be like, today I'm tired, I can't do the quiz. Tomorrow I was busy, I can't go for the class. But if you really need that driving license, maybe you require a driving license for you to go to work, or there are cases that without driving license you won't be able to go to work, or they won't accept you into that job, you will focus more on getting the driving license. So the first thing I'll do, I'll ask myself if I really want the driving license, or rather if I really need the driving license. If I'm clear that I really need the driving license, now we'll move to the second thing I will do if I'm just going for the driving license again with everything I know. The second thing is, how will I study for the driving license? We have two approaches to that. It's either you study alone or you use the auto scholar. But like for me, I would choose to study alone because it's faster. The auto scholar have a time frame when you need to study before you go for the exam. But if you study alone, you can go for the exam in 1 month, 2 months, or rather 2 weeks, depends on how ready you are. Now I choose to study alone. The thing is, how will I approach the questions? We also have 2 ways to go about that. It's either you focus on the argumentative first or you focus on the quiz. But for me, I'll focus on the argumentative first. Think about it. If you are reading a question and the question said, La banchina non fa parte della carreggiata. If you have not covered la strada, chances are you will fail that question because you don't know what a banchina is. So for you to be able to answer those questions fast, you need to first of all know what the questions are talking about. So if you focus on the argumento and you've covered la strada and you are doing the quiz, you come across a question which said, La banchina non fa parte della carreggiata. Now you already know the answer is vero, because now you know la banchina is the edge of la carreggiata, and la carreggiata is that part of the road that's made for driving, and inside la carreggiata we have la corsia, attraversamento pedonale, attraversamento ciclabile, and more. You will be able to differentiate between la carreggiata and la banchina. Now we get that out of the way, which is the second thing I'll do, is focus first on the argument. The third thing I'll do is, how many months do I need to cover all the questions when it comes to Patente? The best thing about this Patente thing is all the questions are the same. That's the interesting part of it. If you can cover all the questions and get familiar with them, you will surely see the same questions all over and over again. So it means if you know it, you know it. But when it comes to driving license B, which is Patente B, we have 7,105 questions. They are much. So if you want to just play with them, it will take you more time to cover all the questions on the app. But if you can break them down to days, you'll find that it's very easy to cover all the questions. So the third thing I will ask myself, how many months do I need to cover all the questions on this app? 7,105 questions. You break them down today, which means you only need 1 hour per day to cover all the questions within 3 months. So let's do this together. One quiz is made up of 30 questions, and if you can cover 3 quizzes per day, that should be 90 questions. 90 times 1 month will give you 2,700 questions, and if you multiply that times 3, which is 3 months, that will give you roughly 8,000 plus questions, which means if you can cover 1 hour per day every day, within 3 months, you will be covering all the questions on the app, which means within 3 months, you should be ready for exam. So you can choose to do that 1 hour in the morning, you can choose to do it in the afternoon, and you can choose to do it in the evening. Just do the quiz 1 hour per day for a period of 2 months plus, and you will be ready for exam. These are the 3 things I will do if I am going for the driving license now with everything I know. So you try it out and let me know if it works for you. Wait, when I say try it out, I mean really try it out. Because there's difference between you do one day, today you no go, tomorrow you go, and after 2 months you come to me, hey, Dauda, I've tried it and it's not working. Do it every day for 3 months and give me feedback. And for most of you already write me concerning the private classes, and I have not yet replied it because I was on break, I traveled, but now I'm back. We'll be starting the private classes soon, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you want to join, all you have to do is to inbox me and I'll add you to it. The private classes are not free. For the Telegram group, it's free, where we have almost 200 students. There you can send your quiz, and also there are people there to answer you anytime you are finding it difficult with some questions. And we also have a couple of students which have gotten their driving license through the Telegram group as well, which I can't even count because I think they are much. That is it. For the private classes, if you want to join, reach out to me. And also for the Telegram group, if you want to join, reach out to me as well. I mean, only people that want to study. Because the private class is not for everyone. I know you are paying for it, but it's not for everyone. If you don't want to study, no need of me adding you to the class, because the goal is for you to get your driving license within 3 months, and I believe I should be the one to push you to get there. But even though I give you all the information I know, if you are not willing to study, you won't still get there. So that is it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. But if there is any topic you are finding difficult, or if there is anything you want me to help you with, let me know under this video and I will be happy to attend to that. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Ciao.